So this Corey Holcomb shit, this Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniel shit kind of made me think. Remember when everybody was going at SYSBM? Remember when they doxed Mad Bus Driver? And everybody stood on business? And you didn't give them anything. And the reason why they couldn't tear SYSBM apart, because it had rules. It had different types of regulations. From what I was told, you know, I forgot who wrote the rules or whatever, right? Niggas don't like rules. They like to make their own rules. So I have to. Everybody should carry around the nigga kryptonite. So you will never run into these niggas. And if you do, you know how to get them away from you. Because they don't like different certain things, right? So let's put it there. To understand what you're dealing with, you have to understand what the terms. So when they say money don't make you unlame, it's them trying to take away your accomplishments, and them trying to take away, they're trying to take away your accomplishments, and they try to make you prove them something. Alright? They try to trap you because, well, we're both black. So basically they try to trap you into monkey dancing for them. Even if you're accomplished, because they try to take away your money from you. Then, when you do what they say, they can get close to you. And then they can dig into your pockets or even rob you and kill you and take all your money away from you. Or take over whatever you have. Because niggas like to overpopulate things that they didn't create. When they call you lame, it's the same thing. It's about controlling you. Making sure that they have control over you. Mind you, they don't call women lame. They don't call drug dealing lame. They don't call robbing lame, scamming lame. They only call the good things lame. Game. We went through this a couple years ago. If any of these niggas said game, you kind of know where these people are from, and you kind of walk away from them, right? Swag, same thing. The streets, you know what kind of person you're dealing with. They talk about how you get women, right? They like to sit back and try to control men based off whatever they can make up. They like to make fun of you for no reason and always try to test you for some hierarchy bullshit. So the nigga world is always testing you, always pushing your buttons, because in their world they have to prove that they're better than you, because they're very insecure. And them making fun of you is them trying to put themselves in a position where they gain favor with other people and basically keep you in below them. It's all about being a punching bag for them. If somebody says black culture, you have to ask them, tell me in black cultures what black culture, you gotta ask them, how do black culture treat men? And they usually just walk away from you, because they're scared to answer that question. Because black culture is more about the women, less about the men. And it's more about street shit than non-street shit. And if they say the community, you have to ask certain things like this. Can all the good people, all the good black people fill a whole football stadium? So, you have to realize that a lot of these niggas are allergic to a lot of different things. You'll never see these guys playing chess. You'll never see them doing NASCAR. You'll never do bull riding. There's things that these guys would never come into those places. Golf. But they go to easy shit, right? Anime. They invaded anime. They invaded the manosphere. They invaded certain spaces. Tech spaces now. They invaded the internet too. Right? Podcasts. Anything that's easy to get entry that don't have any rules. Passport bros. But when you put rules up and you take away their vocabulary, and then you put up things that where is your points of disrespect, they leave immediately. This is what happens. This is what you need to do. Make sure you make rules for them to not disrespect you, and they'll leave. Because they can't function off of somebody else's rules. This is why a lot of them go to jail. This is why a lot of them stay in the hood, stay in the street shit. So what I start learning from what I learned from a lot of these niggas is they will force you to like what they like. They always talk for you and never ask you what you want. I don't like fish. But if majority of black people like fish and majority of niggas like fish, they will constantly bash me and belittle me because I don't like fish. They will say something wrong with me. I'm a weirdo. I'm a lame. I'm a loser. Can you imagine that? Oh, you're a loser. You're a lame because you don't like fish. Fish is good. Fish is nice. I like fish. I like fish. I like fish. I like fish. They can't fathom that somebody don't like what they like. So they keep pushing. Don't that sound familiar? The anti-passport bros, the anti-manosphere dudes. A lot of these people like the... Can you imagine that you walk into a 5-star restaurant and somebody hands you a menu from McDonald's? You worked your ass off to go to this 5-star restaurant, and they think they don't think that you're worth 5-star
battery level
food
is 25%,
because that's what that's their perception. That's what you get stuck with in the black community. No matter where you go, they always got to remind you what they think of you, not what the whole world think of you. The whole world could think that you're this good person, nice. As soon as you get down to the niggas and the black folks, they'll call you names. And they'll hand you food that they think you should eat. Because they like fish. So you should eat fish. Even though you don't like it. When they say money don't make you a lame, all they trying to do is make you an ATM. Because once they got somebody around that know how to save money, don't go, you're the golden opportunity. You're the golden ticket. If you're good with money, you don't spend it on high price clothes and chains and going to the club and going out all the time. You are a perfect mark for them to use you. You're the responsible one. And as long as they have you around, they're going to be asking you for money. They're going to borrow money from you because you're all reliable. You have money because you save it a lot. You don't waste it on women. You don't drink. You don't smoke. That's why you have to watch out for these niggas. Because they will use your good lifestyle for their funds. It's funny to me, right? How a lot of these guys, a lot of these people will talk about the white man, white man, white man, white man, white man. You kissing the white man, calls people coons. And then I look at these people and I say, hey, when they call you a sellout, I always say, what am I buying in with the black community? Places like this or this and this. Why does the white neighborhood look better than your neighborhood? Even though you guys could come together and clean up the neighborhood. But the niggas don't like to do their own work. They want other people to do it and bitch and complain about it. Now, the niggas outnumber the good black people. But it's hard to identify who is nigga aligned and non-nigga aligned. You know why? Because sometimes these people come into the space and they pretend that they're not like the guy, and they talk like them, dress like them, act like them, and then 5 years later you turned out that they are like them. So at some point you have to recognize how they talk, and knowing that if they talk like this, these niggas are not far behind the person who speaks like just like them. That's what happened in the Black Manosphere, where Angry Man, Obsidian, and O'Shea flooded the Manosphere with a bunch of niggas, and they destroyed it. You know the reason why O'Shea left the Black Manosphere and destroyed it? Because he brung dysfunctional niggas into space until the fan base who said they was gonna be done with them. Let me tell you who it was. Taz and Nyla. And I forgot that dude's name. But his name on YouTube now is Street Views. He's a gossip channel. He used to be pro-black. talking about pro-blackness, and then he would get into nigga shit. Talked about his baby moms and he could still sleep with them and all that. There used to be anti-manosphere guys. All three of the top leaders of the black manosphere brung in niggas. And look what you got now. O'Shea is a gossip channel. All he do is lie and put down disinformation. Angry Man is he's a leech. And then he burnt bridges, and then he got to go back to his space and try to find the next person to leash off of. And Obsidian is just a goblin, a sad loser goblin who can't catch a break because he got kicked off YouTube again, and people are not believing his bullshit anymore. Funny, right? How when you sell drugs to kids or old women, when you turn out women, when you mess women up, it's not considered lame. This is what every nigga want to do to the guys who good with money, spend less money, and have more money than them. This is why the whole money don't make you on lame shit. They say it all the time. Oh, money don't make you on lame. Money don't make you on lame. Can you imagine a homeless man talking about Bill Gates? A homeless man who would tell Bill Gates telling him that he don't know how to dress, and he could teach Bill Gates how to dress. That's like when these niggas said money don't make you on lame. A homeless man trying to tell Bill Gates how to dress. A lot of these guys are your shadows. So they can reach in your pocket, reach in your success, be there when you do something good, piggyback off your success, and then pretend they're you. Every opportunity you get, they wanted to go to them too. Because they think that the street shit, they should get rewarded for all the street shit and acting the way they do. But they use your credibility to get the rewards. Because people won't deal with them, but they'll deal with you. So they're just sitting there waiting. Remember this? Remember this happened last year? And then we found out the kids who did this, they was terrorizing the whole neighborhood. And then there was a guy who tried to speak and try to help this crowd. And the women turned down his help. But these niggas are too busy on here to calling niggas lame. But you can't get you got kids out here acting wild and uncontrollable. That's your black community. They follow the niggas who talk about money don't make you on lame and niggas lame and street stuff. They're the ones who to blame. Right? That's how they want. They want to be behind you at every single thing you talk. Everything you do, they want to be a part of it. They want to have their foot in the door every time you do something new. And that's what they want. When you accomplish something, they want to take credit for it. You learn the language, they trying to go around and follow you around so they can benefit off of your language. The language that you learn, they're trying to get in the same places and positions they in, then they'll be able to fuck your name up, right? With their with their piece of shit mentality, right? One of the funniest things is that at some point they'll get tired of following you, and they'll want to be like you, right? They get tired of following you, using you, or something mess up in their life, and then they start wearing you around, wearing your qualities around. Mind you, you would get talked down because you are a good person and you didn't do all the bad things, but they would get appreciated and celebrated if they wear the kind of accomplishments that you had, but they'll wear it as a coat. And people will give them a compliments, but they'll never give you compliments, because it wasn't ever about black people and seeing successful black people. It was about seeing their type of black people as successful. Have you noticed when they get older or they go to jail and come back out, they start cosplaying as the good person they used to make fun of, the person they call lame, and then they try to change the term around. They cosplay as the good guy, even though they will always be the bad guy. They had a foolproof plan to impregnate any woman they want, and then make a factory of baby moms, mentally deranged women, and then push them towards the men that they don't respect. That was the goal. Why do you think that they telling you that there's good women out here, bro? Go out with jail women, man. It's still their plan to push all these women on you. And now that they can't, and they losing mentors, these women, these kids are going crazy. You have to understand them to understand their kryptonite. They don't like going into other cultures because other cultures got rules, and other cultures are anti-nigger shit. Most cultures are anti-nigger shit. They'll never survive in another culture. Your job is to not deal with this shit. Is blanking yourself in anti-nigger kryptonite. Learn a language. Get into another culture. Get so far deep into another culture that these people would never follow you there. They can't follow you. They don't know the language. They don't know the culture. And the culture of people would never let them set foot ever in that culture. It ain't as diluted. Why you think some men go with white women? Why you think some men go with Latinos and Asians and somewhere else? It's the only way to escape this nigga shit. It's the only way. Because if you get with a black person, an American black person, 9 times out of 10, the nigga shit can still follow you around. Because if it's not going to follow you around, it's going to follow your girl. Because she's going to end up being in a nigga shit. If you go with a girl overseas, you got a chance to survive because, well, as long as you don't bring them over here.